Hi, my name is Iris Cephas, and I came to Denton maybe about a month ago. I've been doing my 5 days, leaving, not realizing there's social workers here. Sometimes the people that's around here won't always tell you, but you go to the source. You ask questions, and that way you get answers. I started off, came to Texas from California, the Bay Area, in 1994. Moved to the northern portion of Texas with a military husband. We did that about a year. We moved over to Arlington, and I had a major relapse. And for the most part, I stayed in it about 3 or 4 months, and it got really, really bad for me to the point that it led up to a divorce. And I had 3 young children, 14, 9, and 7. And I separated away from my children. And that's heart-wrenching for a mom. It's very difficult for a dad to take on 3 children and try to raise them, but he was able to do it until they all graduated from high school. And what this young man is sharing with me, this brother to Jesus' kingdom is sharing with me, has brought me to just some emotion. Here, I'm learning to plug into something. I have to trust the process with everything. I want to make Denton my home. It's such a nice small town. But I have been in Denver since January for 5 weeks, and everything that we see on these streets is very large scale there. From what I understand, they're trying to ban it, and we have to find some solutions for this massive crisis that we're dealing with. There's people that's homeless across America from all aspects of backgrounds in life. We have been successful in areas, and somehow we fall. Today, I'm not on any substance, and I'm just very high on adrenaline all the time. But I do hear that they're banning homelessness in Mississippi and different places because homelessness probably have always existed. Jesus was homeless. We do have outreach, we have ministers, we have a lot of different things, but I know a lot of times city code compliances kind of frustrated. People are kind of frustrated because it's like really they kind of get to the point where they don't know what to do for people. I have met women in Fort Worth, said homelessness 18 years. My oldest daughter, 42, Miss Danielle, hers have been an 11, 12-year journey. It takes people working together. I feel homeless people should start talking, sharing their voice. Because that way maybe the government, the city, the state, the counties, and people in general, individuals will know how to reach people. Because if we don't let our needs be known, how can people intervene to help us? I'm 63. I have been displaced for 3 years, and I'm not sad about it. I'm thankful because I have the opportunity to really see what's going on. I'm not afraid. I'm bold and courageous, and I'm very zealous. But I know anywhere I go and everything I do, I have Jesus. We have curfews, we have rules, we have laws. We must follow them. I received so many trespass charges, habitual criminal trespass. For homeless people, there's a lot of people who care, but we are going to, as people all in America, have to come to some agreement. Voices should be heard. And I do believe deep in my heart that my journey is over. It's so funny. I love these kids so much. They're kids to me. I don't care what age you are. I don't want to use. I know where that takes me. But I'm just so thankful I have survived this hit and run 3 years ago in Tarrant County. There were no cameras. I'm not sure what brought me to Denton, but I believe life did. Visualize what old Denton was like. So now it's the new Denton. This is the new America, diversified, divert, change the course of old history. I'm going to be a success story around here. That I know. I'm going to do everything that's required from me, from the system, what they ask me to do so I can get into me a place. Now, they have to build more housing. They have to build more units, but there is a place for everyone. That I do know. If not, we can make it possible. It's people together, working together. I do hear they're banning this. American people have gotten sick and tired, whether it's drinking, whether it's addiction. For the most part, we're all still human. People are keyed in, but there's a damper over people's eyes. Once I was free from my displacement like 27 years ago or so, I know that God's people prayed me out of that because I kept going to all the churches. In the midst of me using, I never gave up hope. My faith is so strong. I'm so resilient. But for the most part, my heart aches for mankind. We have to bring these kids back to reality. Up to us as American people to bring these babies back to where they need to be. I love life and I love people. I always have. I'm originally from Los Angeles, so I've already seen it all growing up. I've seen it all. But I do know history does repeat itself in a different time. I love you all and thank you for sharing my story.